Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for the love of cars. Today's review will be about a highly anticipated car from the Tata Motors stable. A big hint, you saw it first launched back in year 1991. Yes, I am talking about the newly launched Tata Sierra. Let's discuss every single aspect of this car in detail with your young car enthusiast Ayan. Let's start with the design of this car. If you look at the first glance of this car, you will notice that a lot has changed to make it modern, but it still retains the original Sierra roots. We have a large LED DRL light bar running across the front of the car to make it look modern. Here is the Sierra badging, the Tata logo. The grille of this car is divided into two parts, and both the parts are majorly covered in piano or gloss black. Here are the front parking sensors of the car. These are the headlamps, and down below are the fog lamps of the car. And here is some air intake to make the engine cool and not overheated while driving. We also have a front camera. Moving towards the windshield, this car gets frameless or aero twin wipers and not the framed ones, which clean 2 to 3 times better than the usual ones. So that's a good thing to see here. And while the display car is not the top variant, in the top Accomplished Plus variant, you will get an ADAS suite with a camera and radar in the car, where the camera will be positioned here. Now let's move to the side profile. Before going into detail about the design, I need to tell you that when I saw this car in pictures, I didn't find the size so surprising. But when I see it in the metal, it seems quite big to me. Here are the nice alloy wheels of the car. These are 18-inch alloy wheels. You even get 19 inches on the top variant. They have the Tata logo embedded neatly into the center. There is a piano black gloss cladding around the wheels and the doors, which continues till the back of the car. Even the ORVMs are in piano black with the embedded turn indicator and the camera for the 360-degree parking camera. Again, the Sierra badging in chrome, which looks quite great. This car has flush door handles, which do look modern. There is a small lamp to see them at night and also a request sensor to enable keyless entry. The door quality is quite sturdy and heavy. We also see the roof rails here and this piano black line here. When we come back to this part, we actually see that this car can be called a Sierra because it retains the original look of the 1991 version, the boxy look. And this part gives it a floating roof kind of look. Let's start looking at the back profile or the rear profile of the Tata Sierra. Again, just like the side, you see that the flat tailgate look is retained from the original one. The Sierra badging in chrome. And the letters are broadly placed away from each other. Here is the piano black cladding of the car and the rear camera. Rear parking sensors, which are standard on every production car available in India. Here are the reflectors. Within this large LED tail lamp are integrated the actual tail lamps and also the DRLs of the car. An LED light bar is a signature feature in cars these days. One thing that I've read about while researching for the car and I also noticed is that they had to put a pillar here for mandatory and safety concerns. But as you can see, the look from the original Sierra is still retained. So they got to meet regulations as well as retain the standard look, which is fantastic. Let's step inside the Tata Sierra, which is a highly anticipated part. I'm stepping into the driver's seat, but before going inside, let's talk about the door first. A large part of this door you will see is covered with fabric, which gives it a premium look. But this part is covered in piano black. So there's a nice mix and match of colors here. We have the inside door handles in black plastic, which are smooth to operate. And also the door pockets are in black plastic. Here is one of the speakers of the car. There is a Harman Kardon music system in this car. Now let's move inside. Here we see the car. This unit is carried over from bigger cars like the Harrier and Safari. So it is a 4-spoke unit. We have a piano black horn boss, and here are the capacitive touch controls. Thankfully, physical controls are retained for essential functions, which is good to see. Here we have a hard material, but it also looks premium. And the start stop button of the car is surrounded in chrome, which giving it a premium feel. Here is the knob for the terrain modes of the car, which operates with a satisfying click and is very nice to operate. There are also some blank buttons in this car, but this button is to open the tailgate. This tells us that this car has an electric tailgate, which is a good feature to see. Let's talk about the seat comfort of the Tata Sierra. I have manual height adjustment for the car. Back and forth of the seat is as always there. And a welcome touch is this, the adjustable under thigh support of the car for the front passengers, which will enhance your comfort. The armrest is covered in a fabric material and not leatherette. It also lifts to reveal some storage, although it's not too deep. Let's start looking at the dashboard of the car. We see these AC vents which look like one clean unit and operate very smoothly. The same material as we saw on the side is carried over here, this grey silverish mixture, but it is hard plastic. The big talking point of this car is the 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system of the car. We also see a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster. While in the top variant, you will get a 12.3-inch digital cluster, a 12.3-inch primary touchscreen, and also a segment-first 12.3-inch secondary touchscreen for the car. The central and the secondary touchscreen can also stream video apps like YouTube, Netflix, and so on, but they should have a privacy filter in order to not distract the driver. Let's move on. We see the capacitive touch control buttons for functions like the hazard light and the AC controls, which will be illuminated once the car is switched on. Thankfully, we have toggle switches for important controls like the temperature and fan speed. Here we have some charging options and also some cup holders, which is good to see as Tata is trying to improve its ergonomic flaws in their cars. We have the 6-speed manual gearbox of the car, as the display unit is not an automatic, a welcome change. So this is a 6-speed manual gearbox and the clutch also doesn't seem very heavy. Let's look at the sunshade. It can be extended and it also opens to reveal a mirror and a small cabin light. We see an IRVM, but sadly it's not auto dimming. It has a manual function. We see the functions for the panoramic sunroof to open and close the blind as well as the glass. I've moved to the passenger side seat of the Tata Sierra, and the first thing I want to show you is the glove box. It isn't quite spacious, but it can hold your essential knickknacks. Let's close it. Now that I've covered the front, I'm going to move to the rear seat of the Tata Sierra. Let's get into every aspect in detail. The first thing that you will notice is there a lot of space for the second row passengers. You can even recline your seat to a certain extent. We have an armrest with 2 cup holders. The color scheme within the interior is quite good, with grey and a quite dark shade of grey. You must note that all the seats are fabric on this version and not leather. Whereas we do get a piano black strip on the front seat back and also a small pocket, perhaps to hold your phone. A nice thing to see is when we move into the middle row, the floor of the car is almost completely flat, so people don't have to compromise too much on under thigh support. We have rear AC vents, which is nice to see, 2 charging options, and a place to put your phone. All this is surrounded in piano black. A feature that will enhance your space and comfort in the rear seat is the Boss mode. Now, what does Boss mode mean? Boss mode basically means a function by which you can slide the front passenger seat ahead or behind to enhance your legroom. There are two types of Boss mode, manual and electric. As you saw here, I had to push a lever to push the seat forward, so it is manual. Speaking of the rear seat, there are no adjustment options as such, but you do get a lot of space and under thigh support, and 3 adjustable headrests, as well as 3-point seat belts, even for the middle passenger, which showcases Tata's emphasis on safety. Speaking of safety, the Tata Sierra has scored a 5-star rating in both adult and child occupancy in Bharat NCAP or B NCAP safety rating test. Prices for the Tata Sierra range from on-road Mumbai 13.5 lakhs to 22.75 lakhs. So it offers great value for money for the features and performance that it is offering. As much as I would have loved to show you the boot of the car, unfortunately the battery for this display unit is over. And I can tell you the figure. The boot has 622 liters of space and will offer adequate amount of storage for your stuff. My final verdict for the Tata Sierra consists of one question. Is the car worth your money? In one word, yes. It offers striking design while remaining similar to the original 1991 version, is packed with features, has numerous engine and gearbox options, and at the price that it is offered, offers quite a nice bang for your buck. So, my thumbsometer is excellent!